Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Ran across this article the other day out of Newsweek.com. Goes on to say 2 billion people are prepared to lose their homes. Article dated November 28th. Goes on to say billions of people expect to be displaced within the next 25 years due to the severe impacts of climate change and severe weather and obviously more hurricanes and things like that. And then this article came out less than 24 hours ago from SciTech Daily. Life on Earth is in danger. New report reveals that Earth's vital signs have deteriorated to levels unprecedented in human history. Goes on to say, an international team of scientists has recently published a paper warning that the Earth's vital signs have deteriorated to levels unprecedented in recorded human history, to the point that life on the planet is imperiled. William Ripple, a distinguished professor in the Oregon State University College of Forestry and former OSU postdoctoral researcher Christopher Wolfe are the lead authors of the report, and 10 other U.S. and global scientists are also co-authors. Without actions that address the root problem of humanity taking more from the earth than it can safely give, we're on our way to the potential collapse of natural and socio-economic systems and a world with unbearable heat and shortages of food and fresh water, Wolfe said. Published in Bioscience, the report notes that 20 of 35 planetary vital signs the authors use to track climate change are at record extremes. The authors share new data illustrating that many climate-related records were broken by enormous margins in 2023. Particularly those relating to ocean temperatures and sea ice. They also note an extraordinary Canadian wildfire season that produced unprecedented carbon dioxide emissions. And those were indeed record-setting wildfires in Canada this past summer. And then right after the wildfires in Canada, wildfires broke out in northern Australia. There were several hundred wildfires in northern Australia. They've got the majority of them under control, but nevertheless, at one time, there were over 400 wildfires in Australia just a couple of months ago. Article goes on to say, life on our planet is clearly under siege, Ripple said. The statistical trends show deeply alarming patterns of climate-related variables and disasters. We also found little progress to report as far as humanity combating climate change. Among the key numbers in the report, fossil fuel subsidies, actions by governments that artificially lower the cost of energy production, raise the price received by producers, or lower the price paid by consumers, roughly doubled between 2021 and 2022, from $531 billion to just over $1 trillion. Already this year, wildfires in Canada have pumped more than 1 gigaton of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, greater than Canada's total 2021 greenhouse gas emissions of 0.67 gigatons. In 2023, there have already been 38 days with global average temperatures more than 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Until this year, such days were a rarity, the authors note. The highest average Earth surface temperature ever recorded came this past July, and there's reason to believe it was the highest surface temperature the planet has seen in the last 100,000 years. As scientists, we are hugely troubled by the sudden increases in the frequency and severity of climate-related disasters, said Wolfe. The frequency and severity of those disasters might be outpacing rising temperatures. By the end of the 21st century, as many as 3 to 6 billion people may find themselves outside the Earth's livable regions, meaning they will be encountering severe heat, limited food availability, and elevated mortality rates. And that goes back to the article that I began the video with about 2 billion people possibly being displaced due to the severity of climate-related disasters. The authors say policies are needed to take aim at the underlying issue of ecological overshoot. When human demand on Earth's resources is too large, the result is an array of environmental crises, including biodiversity decline. As long as humanity continues to put extreme pressure on the planet, any strategy that focuses only on carbon or climate will simply redistribute the pressure, they noted. included policy recommendations and equity. Our goal is to communicate climate facts and make policy recommendations, Ripple said. It is a moral duty of scientists and our institutions to alert humanity of any potential threat and to show leadership in taking action. The authors urge transitioning to a global economy that prioritizes human well-being and curtails overconsumption and excessive emissions by the rich. Specific recommendations include phasing out fossil fuel subsidies, transitioning towards plant-based diets, scaling up forest protection efforts, and adopting international coal elimination and fossil fuel non-proliferation treaties. And they stress that all climate-related action must be grounded in equity and social justice, noting that extreme weather and other climate impacts are being disproportionately felt by the poorest people who have contributed the least to climate change. So once again, possibly 2 billion plus people could be displaced in the next 25 years due to the increase of severe weather and climate extremes. And I would like to know your thoughts or opinions on this topic. It's a big topic, one that's been around for a while, especially the last few years, as we have seen an increase in climate extremes and things like that. So if you have an opinion, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. And I'd also like to thank everybody that participated in yesterday's. It wasn't necessarily a poll, but I did ask if you would so kindly comment the location you're watching this video from. And over 1,300 people commented their locations from all around the world. I look over these comments and I found it super cool to see all of the different locations that people commented down below in the comment section. And if you'd like to do it again in today's video, feel free to do so. I really appreciate that, and I thank you in advance. Also in this video, I have a cool sunrise to share with you guys, sent in by Zena. Check out this fiery orange sky at sunrise, and you can see the light dusting of snow on the ground. I'm assuming this is either out of Norway, Sweden, Denmark, or quite possibly far northern Canada, quite possibly even Alaska. And the video, once again, was shared by Zena. I'd like to give a big shout out to the newest Blue Star members. Here we go. Big shout out to Holly Ross, Molly, Aaron Carrillo, Dree Carter, Troy Marlowe, and Kimberly Strasberg, the newest Blue Star members. If you guys would be interested in becoming Blue Star members, you can find the link to do so down below in the description box, and the link is also pinned in the comment section of this video. Once again, big shout out to Holly, Aaron, Dree, Troy, and Kimberly. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports@mrmbb333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red banner that says, "Have a large video." It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.